Some of you more excited than others, but we're here. All right. I like it. You guys really tried to make the noise, but you're like, it's also Thursday. Why don't we calm down? You know, we got work tomorrow. We got places to be. I appreciate it. Look at this big square room we're in right now. I love it. You can feel it. This used to be a Dave & Buster's or something. You can feel it. This was arcade and Dance Dance Revolution everywhere. And you're like, now, comedy. Hell yeah. Everyone's seated like they're serving sausages or something in like a German restaurant. I like that. Nice long shoot. Everyone's just like, yeah. That's the best seating. It's a good laugh over there, or you're choking. Are you right? Oh, it's a good laugh. All right. You never know sometimes. You're like, really got her. Nope, she's dying. All right. You never know. So good to be here. This is, drove down from New York to Philly. This is my first time making that drive. There's a lot of nothing between here and there. I didn't know that. There's a lot of nothing. They make you pay for the road. Wow, I thought you'd see some, you know? You're paying admission, you're like, oh, we're about to see some stuff. Nothing is what you see. Who came up with that? Whoever lives in that nothing? Is that how that worked? They're like, well, we gotta make some money. Like a bridge troll. You wanna drive through this nothing? You wanna get to Philly? You wanna get to Philly? Oh yeah, we'll have a Starbucks. It'll be in the middle of the freeway. You'll pull in, it won't be a real Starbucks. They won't accept your app, you know? It won't be a fake Starbucks. But I like it. It was cool. I like Philadelphia. You never know. Every, we've only been here 3 hours, but everywhere we drove, I'm like, okay, yeah. You know, it's hard to tell, like, which buildings look the way they look on purpose or just from time. You know, you have to give it a second glance. You're like, no, they meant that. And you're like, no, that's an abandoned ship for no reason. Next to a Best Buy. That's where that goes. That's where I like that you know what ship I'm talking about. I really narrowed it down with the Best Buy, didn't I? Before I said Best Buy, you're like, well, which one? But, oh, you're talking about the Best Buy ship. Okay. The USS United States. The one that looks like the Titanic. But it didn't sink, it just went out of business. That's all that one did. It was like no one else came on, you're like, park it here. This is where this belongs. But I like it. I like Philadelphia because the first time I came here in 2019, I had traveled to other East Coast cities because I grew up in San Diego. And all the other East Coast cities, you know, they tell you, when you're from the West, they're like, all right, be careful, because they're rude out there. They'll just come in, you know, they're a little aggressive, so be ready. And then I went to, like, Boston, and I was just waiting for people to be aggressive, and nobody was. Everyone was just nice, and like, oh, you know, welcome to Boston. I'm like, all right, I like that. Went to New York, I'm like, no, totally here. And we came to Philly, and I'm like, there it is. There it is. Here I am, sitting there, terrified of a barista. I went to a nice coffee shop, and the barista was like, what will it be? And I was like, all right, I see what's going on. I love Milwaukee. I love it up here. It's like I think it's Wisconsin as a whole. Everyone's friendly, but they look like they have a story, you know? Like, it's a friendliness where you're like, hey, welcome. I live in a boxcar. And you're like, what? Everyone looks like they have a wild story. Like everyone has all their limbs, but they look like they shouldn't. You know what I mean? I don't know if I can describe that well enough. But just the different people that I've met, I'm like, yeah, all right, yeah. It's so friendly, but also like, okay, yeah. We'll keep an eye, yeah. It's a good, healthy laugh over there. I heard that. It's good. So good to be here, man. I flew in yesterday. We came in yesterday. I'm staying in West Milwaukee, I think. It's over by the baseball stadium. Yeah, that's why I hear the murmurs. I hear what you're murmuring. I heard some people go, and I'm like, I get it, because I'm there. It's fine, but also, I'm like, what is it? You know what it is? It's the Walmart. That's what it is. That's what it is. We couldn't tell. We couldn't tell because we got coffee at Starbucks. We ate a Popeyes because my fiance and I, Emma, we're chain people. You know, we like to go to the local eatery, but it's way out there. So I'm not going to take an Uber to eat at whatever the hell the local thing is, but I'll go get a Starbucks and be like, Popeye's chicken, sign us up twice, you know? And then we went into that Walmart and I was like, good Lord, what happened to that Walmart? I think before I went there, someone told me, because we went to the Happy Endings Cat Cafe, and the lovely lady that runs it, she's like, oh, you're going to that Walmart? That is the most stolen from Walmart in Milwaukee. And I've never been told that before. Going into a store, it's almost like she said, yeah, I mean, pay if you want, but if you just leave, it won't be weird, you know? Like if you just walk out. If you just walk out with some contact solution and a thing of toothpaste, it won't be that weird. I like it. I feel like this is the time of year to come, you know. I don't do your winters. I don't do that. I like this. I like it. Yesterday was just cloudy, and this morning was cloudy, and I'm like, I kind of liked it, and then the sun came out, and it just went from cloudy and nice to just sun, and you're like, oh, global warming now. All right. It's like Bill Nye the Science Guy came up and was like, let me show you what global warming feels like. Just sauteed it in there. I don't know if you guys feel about it like I do, but it's weird, man. Like, we just got through a pandemic, and then now global warming, and there's inflation and viruses. Everyone hates each other. I feel like Earth feels like a restaurant that's trying to close. And humanity is that last table in the corner that just isn't getting the hint. Like, the servers are coming around vacuuming, and the house lights are on, and we're just like, what's going on? I think they're trying to close, and we're still here, you know? You laughed way too hard at that in the front. You're with me. It's a little sweaty out there. I love watching it. I watch all the ESPN on the flight out. I watch the Little League World Series. It's my favorite time of year. Love watching the Little League World Series. I don't know what it is I like about it. I like it. I never even played baseball as a kid. I just like it. It's all inclusive. Baseball's so inclusive. Everyone can play. Everybody. There'll be like a chubby kid who weighs like 200 pounds at the age of 12, and he's playing, and there's a kid that weighs 87 pounds, and he's out there playing, and nobody gets hurt. There's no tackle. It's so inclusive. Everybody, there's not that much running. There's just enough of everything to where everyone gets to feel it. I love it. It made me feel good. And I watched Nicaragua play against Kaszas, and there was a chubby kid on the mound. He was pitching, and he was doing a horrible job. He was having a bad game. And I'm not making fun of him, but he couldn't get it over the plate. Like, he started the game. He had the bases loaded in the first inning, all on walks. And he's just there, and I'm watching him, just having this rough time. He can't do it. He just can't do it, and he's sweating, you know, but he's staying calm. He's staying calm. And I'm like, I think I'm watching this 12-year-old boy become a man on live television. Like, he just keeps trying, and it's not working, but he's keeping his cool. And I think I'd be such a better person now as an adult if I played baseball as a child, because I think that's where you learn to keep trying and failing, and you just keep going. Because imagine that. He's just out there pitching, and it's not working, and his whole friend group is just behind him watching him bomb one after the other. That is great training for adulthood. Once you get to adulthood and you're like, I don't have the rent. There it is. I just got laid off. All right. My wife just left. And the whole time your friends are behind him going, good Lord. Let's call a huddle. We need to pep him up. Yeah, man, you're doing great. Just keep trying. Just right up. You got it, buddy. Oh, my God. That's great practice for adult life right there. Everyone should be a pitcher as a 12-year-old. I know I can't do it. I can't. I'm 35, and I turned 35 this year. That's a big age for me. hit 35, and I've realized it's been me all along. You ever make that? I think that's what 35 is for. That's when you realize it's been you. I think in your 20s you have fun, then you hit 30 and you're like, I gotta cut these toxic people out of my life. And then you hit 35 and you're like, oh, it was me? It's been me this entire time? Damn it! I could have thought, I swore it was David. And I haven't seen David in 7 years. It's been me this entire time. Doing my best, man, trying to work on it. I don't know.